Hey everybody, Adam Savage in the cave in the cave. That only just occurred to me.
I can't believe we've been setting this up for the past 20 minutes and yeah, we have a
Literally.
cave in the cave.
I am in the cave and we have the Batcave online in the cave. Dude, this is amazing.
This is one of the coolest dioramas I've ever seen. So the long story is this was on display as a prototype. This is a prototype made by Jazzing Dioramas. They're the ones who make the 1/6 scale bat vehicles that we love, but they were at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con this year, and they unveiled a couple products, including this.
These are scenes from the movie.
I know. And we didn't make it to Comic-Con.
No.
I was so envious of everyone, all the collectors who got to check it out at the booth. So I reached out and I asked them if they could send us the prototype to check out. And so the prototype maker, the Doggy Dock Dioramas, Andy, packaged it all up, sent it over, and we put it together. So we have our own like personal Comic-Con display here.
I feel so lucky. Am I counting 11 separate monitors
There
here?
are
12
separate displays here.
They're all separate displays.
They are all separate displays.
They're not running off a single...
Yeah, and I think they're going to figure that out. So as a prototype, part of it is like, clearly it's a feature prototype as well as for the physical and aesthetics, but they want them to be active, right? It's not like they have a 1966 Batcave, and that was like the Star Trek computer blinking lights, like, it's very specific pattern. Here, in the 1989 Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman, that was one of the coolest set pieces in the Batcave.
I absolutely love this. And this literally, him in jeans, contemplating the Batcaves, like...
I'm getting chills just thinking about the scene. And when we talk about scenes, right, so we'll talk about like the detailing of it out, but what they've done and their hope is to get the scenes in the movie where you see Batman or Bruce Wayne looking at his Batcomputer.
I'm curious about where the reference material came, because I'm assuming this set was built and then destroyed. Like, there's not much of this set left, I'm guessing.
There's none of it left. Yeah. So it was filmed in Pinewood, right? We all know, like, same place that like Aliens was filmed, and you know, for the longest time, you have the promotional photos, you have stills from the movie, and people have done their own kind of 3D CAD versions of the Batcomputer before, but you know, when you saw it in the movie, it was like giant CRTs.
Yeah.
And interesting things, I was like, okay, well, if it's CRTs, shouldn't it be like a curved front? Right. It's not a curved front because I guess during production, they wanted to have like a flat, like
so they put flat screens on? Wow.
On top. So behind it, they've modeled a bezel.
Oh, no
and
way.
A curve, but maybe it was for glare reduction or something. And these are things that they've kind of figured out through like screenshots and promotional stills, custom built the original production design, except for a few found parts. So like this is some type of universal bridge for power current. That was a found part. And so they were able to reference that and find the original and remodel that. They think this is a found part.
That looks like an adding machine to me with some stuff on it.
No one's been able
to find the adding machine.
Yeah. But I think there's enough close-up shots in the film where they could then model that. For the longest time, they never knew what the base of the computer looked like.
Oh, because it was just lost into darkness?
Yeah, right, because they knew it was on a column. Like they knew the whole thing was attached to this truss system into a column, but the feet were not revealed until one black and white magazine photo.
It's always like this.
It is.
My God, so many of my lines of inquiry end with a single super grainy photo. I can't find a higher res version, but gives me enough.
And it also answered like some inconsistency problems, like how high this thing is.
Right.
Because in that photo, you see Michael Keaton sitting on like on a riser. So they raised him for certain scenes and had him lowered for certain, and so like having that height inconsistency also was something they had to figure out.
I love the esoterica. Oh my God, I can also imagine like if you've got the space and you put the 89 Batmobile here.
Oh my God, I mean, display is the whole thing. How you display, how you light it.
Crazy great display.
That's part of the fun.
Truly.
Part of their diorama, which we've removed for the purposes of our filming, will be the back.
There's a beautiful stone texture of the Batcave.
And so we're gonna have that in B-roll shots, but that's also modeled, the curvature of that fall off is also directly referenced based on the stills and the screenshots that they've been able to find.
There's something so beautiful about the absurd specificity.
Yeah.
I find it really invigorating and exciting.
Well, I think we've talked about before, you only get the one chance.
Right.
Right? Like you can iterate in CAD all you want, and these model makers and Jazzing, they've iterated a bunch on the products they make, but people who are going to buy this are not going to want to buy a second one, a 2.0 or 3.0 down the line.
They're going to
get the one chance.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you got to get it right. This chair, does that look familiar to you?
It looks like a kind of airline pilot's chair of some kind.
Yeah, I think it's probably a found part. But prop makers have tied this to or connected it to the chair in the APC in Aliens.
Oh, that's so funny.
So it's reused.
I was just doing a video yesterday on my escape pack ejection seat, and someone wrote to me and said they think it's in a couple of Guardians ships in the background.
Of course, yeah, because it kind of needs to look like some type of flight chair.
Exactly. So they feel like this is a part that was potentially also rented to Aliens, or it's the same piece.
Dude, I know. Yeah, but like. It really is the scenes that it's bringing me back to.
Yeah.
So this Bruce Wayne figure it's a custom one that they will be making at some point.
He looks great.
Doesn't it look great?
That is a beautiful paint job on his face.
I never have seen a prototype paint job before.
Yeah.
So the way these work is they CAD it out, right, or have someone sculpt it.
Mm-hmm.
They then do a prototype, the one-off, and then they pay an expert painter whose their expertise is likenesses and 1/6 scale likenesses, and then they send this over to the production line to replicate, right, as best they can.
Yeah.
But the time it takes for the prototype artist to do it is going to be, maybe orders of magnitude more than what you're going to get.
Finale.
Exactly. And the prototype paint job it's so nuanced too. It's not just like the glimmer in the eyes, but like the eyelashes and the eyebrows and the blending. I mean, it looks so good. The hands are custom painted.
They really
Also,
are. They look absolutely like you took a close-up photograph. You'd be like, I don't know what scale this is.
Yeah. And then there is no reference video, right? Like there's no source files. Like people who are building props today, or you can sometimes get in touch with the people who did the original graphics, right?
Yeah.
In Batman in the Batcave, what does he view? He spies on Vicky Vale and Knox during the mansion party. He spies on the commissioner, right? Who gets that message. And on the 12 screens, I guess they've sussed it out. Like most of the time, he's watching the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, why does he need 12 screens?
They're all telling him different pieces of information.
Yes. But they've pulled out those bits of footage to sync up.
That's totally amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's like, they're not doing that with the studio's help. They're just like going in and ripping that footage and getting permission after the fact.
Exactly. And then as a proof of concept, showing them, hey, this is what this product could be. Because this scene, what we're seeing right now, right?
Yeah.
It's the interruption that Joker does.
The broadcast interruption.
Yeah, where it's like, there's a shot of the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the signal coming from? And I guess the mayor of the city, right here, is right there. Joker like slides the panel across. He does a wipe to wipe off the message that he's interrupting, because he's talking about the city, the anniversary, the celebration where he's gonna give away $20 million. But right there, it freezes at the end.
Right.
And
that one
that one freeze moment, and that is such a indelible moment in the movie, because it's when Bruce Wayne realizes he knows who the Joker is, and that's the face of his parents' killer.
Oh,
and the moment freezes right there, you have that Danny Elfman tone drop, and it gets really dramatic, the music, and then he starts having the flashback where he walks out of the Monarch Theater, and he's a kid again. Again, I'm getting chills just talking about it. And then he pulls up the book, where he pulls up the newspaper, and I think they got it in here.
Oh, no way. Is it actually got pages? No!
It has pages in here. And what always stuck with me was this fold out of like the cutout of the Wayne murder, right?
They actually put that in?
Yeah. Because Vicky Vale does the same thing, except she's looking at it through microfiche with Knox.
Wow.
What does it do to a kid, right?
Look at this. All these different Gotham papers.
Paper ephemera.
Oh my gosh, the Joker's mugshot.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. The rabbit hole goes all the way down.
And then he has it, like, their pose is so perfect, right? Because it's his contemplative, he's looking down. I think they're gonna have his glasses as well in the final version, but he's looking down, he's thinking about it.
None of us knew if this was gonna work.
Oh, no,
Back in '88, when
Yeah.
it was like, really, Michael Keaton? And he has really stood the test of time as an amazing Batman.
The pathos of that scene, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great moment right after, because he comes back from the memory. Vicky Vale comes up the steps, and Alfred's led her up the steps. Like she's solved the puzzle of who he is, and there's that whole bit back and forth between them of like, can they love each other, right? Is there a future between them? And he goes like, it's one of the best mic drops in superhero history. He goes, I'd like to think so, but he's out there right now, and I've got to go to work. And then it cuts to the Bat Armory montage.
Oh, right! Oh
which
my
is
gosh.
the other thing. I'm gonna slide this in.
Every desire will be satisfied.
Yeah.
In the miniatures.
And so this is a separate product that we're also working on, that they sent their prototype.
Gosh, this is so pretty.
And this is the Bat Armory. I'm gonna open it up. Actually, I gotta plug it in real quick. So there.
It's not. Oh, there it is.
There it goes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Yeah. We'll try to get in frame. Actually, we'll show some B-roll. There's all of the Bat armaments.
Oh, look at that. All the
They've laid
shuriken and the grapplers and everything.
Yeah, the zip line he has in their version, the Guggenheim Museum.
Yep. Oh my Lord, it's all real.
Yeah, I love it. Timing this light, I think, is also important. It's a very specific timing when the vault door opens and that top light comes down.
Huge arguments, I'm sure, about what the exact moment was. The emblem looks so great in this light.
And it's that particular, like, we've seen the original Batsuit, because Prop Store had it.
Yeah.
And it's that the first emblem was the incorrect emblem. It had those extra points at the bottom. And it's only in the Batman '89 Batsuit, and then they fix it for Batman Returns. But they're going to have an empty suit version and a bunch of different display options.
Dude.
But I've always loved this vault. I've always loved, when Alfred opens it.
As you, I mean, you know how much I love
Boom,
vaults.
right? They'll have pins that actually work.
Oh my God, they actually go in?
Yeah. To lock it in. Yeah. This is a funny thing too, because when we talk about reference, and the size of this thing is really important, because it can be, an inch taller, an inch shorter.
Right,
and that it probably could still fit a Batsuit, but it wouldn't be right for maybe the armaments on the left side. They actually have really great reference. What happened after they filmed Batman '89, they built the whole Gotham City on one back lot
like Ridleyville
street.
almost.
Very much.
Yeah.
And it's so funny how when I watched the movie back then, it felt like a full city. You had the great matte paintings, the different angles, a busy, like a New York, Times Square style city streets.
Amazing design. Anton First did all the production design.
But it was all filmed in one street.
Right.
If you look like the cathedral's here, you turn to the left, that's the museum. You turn left, that's City Hall, right? Because they just shot different angles. And after they finished, they didn't strike that set. They didn't take it down for weeks or months.
Wow.
And people snuck onto the set. There's a famous batch of photos online of these guys who were able to sneak onto Pinewood.
Oh my gosh.
After production was done, it was empty, and they have photos standing around all the stuff, all the scenes.
Super great reference.
Including the armory on a pallet.
What?
And knowing the height of a standard pallet,
you
can extrapolate the height and size of the Bat Armory.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah. No, I love that. Love this, but it's
beautiful with the activated light upon opening the vault.
Yeah.
That is chef's kiss, man.
Yeah. It's funny because like Hot Toys makes the Batman figures, and I have those, but they don't make necessarily all the dioramas.
Yeah.
And it's really, what started off as fan-driven, builds, and now they're officially licensed, highly accurate, and still has that passion that fans have to get it right the one time they're going to make it.
And it really is like, it's a big enough scale that it brings you into it, right? Yeah. It is not just like this little tiny thing. It is such a substantial scale.
Yeah, and in putting it together, assembling it, I'm starting to get the knowledge of it, right? The eyes for it, which you don't think of like having the eyes for it.
Yeah.
And I have this thing where like, I don't want too much of the eyes for it. I still want some of that.
You want
magic.
the suspension of disbelief. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah. And part of that was once we put the lighting on and the right photos and the right angle, that's what brings that magic out.
What is their plan for the release of this?
This is available for pre-order. They have it. I think this will be, the Armory is later this year, as well as the Keaton figure.
Gotcha.
And the Armory will have an empty bat suit. They're committed. They're committed to making this.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I think the next step is they're going to send it over to their production partners and figure out,
how to produce it. I don't envy that.
Because you did that work, right? Like the prototyping gets to a certain point,
right?
But you don't have to solve any of that.
This is only like half of the problem solved.
Yeah.
Their ambition is really inspiring. Yeah. It's just an unbelievable, magnificent, granular love of Batman. Like your display at home is going to be amazing.
That's the hope. Yes. How to lay this out? I mean, like this technically is, a couple stories below this. There's a ladder. When they redid the Batcave for the Flash movie, they did also at Pinewood, and it was like, how much of that Batcave can we recreate?
Wow.
Yeah. Just turn off all the lights except a couple of lights.
Exactly.
We'll have links to where people can find information about the Batcomputer and other Jazz Inc. diorama pieces, and also Andy Doggy Dog Dioramas, who prototyped his other projects, in the description below.
Amazing work. Absolutely amazing work.
Like I said, it's after putting it together, it is, I think, the most impressive 6-scale diorama I've seen in person, and it's a little bit of Comic-Con.
Yeah. Look, it's a great time to make prop scout, given that screens are getting smaller and smaller and cheaper and cheaper, and things like this are actually feasible.
Yeah. Oh. Smilex.
Dude, this is so good.
Love that Joker.
Hey, if you enjoyed that video, you might really enjoy this one too.